How do I know if my workout routine is effective? So this is a very good question. The first thing is that you're gonna be getting results, right? And your diet needs to be correct, or you're not really gonna see the effects from your training. I would definitely recommend that you assess your progress every single week. And you don't wanna just look at, or weight once a week. You wanna weigh yourself at least twice a week. Ideally every day, as long as that doesn't cause psychological stress, because there's always gonna be ups and downs. And you wanna take your average weight. Now I understand that not all of us can weigh themselves every single day, but at least twice a week gonna make a huge difference. You should measure your waist size as well. The type of result you should see if your goal is fat loss is you should be losing about 0.5 to 1% of your body weight per week. So if you're 200 pounds, you should be losing a pound or two per week. Of course, you could push this more aggressively, but this is best done under the supervision of a fitness professional, and you should not exceed 1 to 1.5% of your body weight per week, or it could bridge into the unsafe territory, especially if you're already getting to a low body weight, and especially if you're losing muscle strength or feeling, tired and off and extra hungry. Now, if your goal is muscle growth, the process is going to be slower, to where weight isn't always the best indicator. When you're gaining muscle, you will notice that your shirts are fitting better and you're looking, more muscular, but the best objective measure to look at this, which accounts for the fluctuations and ups and downs in water weight, muscular fullness, etc., is your strength. Now, there's going to be some fluctuations in strength too, but you should be able to go up by at least 5 pounds every week on any given exercise, or up by 1 more repetition every single week. This is a good sign that you're gaining strength over time. And especially when you get to an advanced level, it may not be every week, it may be every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks or every 4 weeks you're gaining strength, but you're definitely not losing strength. Okay, and this also requires your recovery and, like I said, your diet, your sleep, everything to be good. And you should be able to see that level of progress for at least 4 to 12 weeks before you need to either switch up the exercise or before you need to take what's called a deload week, where you go a bit lighter, especially when you get more advanced. Additionally, you should also get your routine designed by an expert to make sure that you're not, making any big mistakes, and to make sure you do it pro from the get-go. And regardless of everything else, you should also feel the right activation of the muscle. You should feel the blood flow. You should get the pump. You don't have to be in a crazy sweat or out of breath. A lot of people, it's actually excessive for them because their conditioning isn't, at the level where it's appropriate for them to be huffing and puffing every workout. You don't have to be all sweaty and do this crazy amount of David Goggins type of effort or anything crazy like that. Literally, as long as you're getting the activation, getting the burn, getting the pump, feeling it a little bit the next day, whether it's soreness, tightness, or just that feeling like, ooh, I worked out yesterday. Oh, I can feel that. Oh, I'm lifting my arm. Oh, I can tell I hit shoulders yesterday, etc. Right? This is the type of feeling that you want to make sure that you're getting. And if not, and you're not getting the pump, you need to either fix your technique, your exercise selection, your nutrition, or your sleep. Obviously, if you need help with this, whether it's inside of our coaching or inside of our app, comment M3 below to learn about what the modern Muslim method has to offer. And inshallah, we look forward to seeing you on the other side. Assalamu alaikum.